My name is Juliana Versteeg. I am a fundraising consultant, and I've been doing this for 25 plus years.
Great. And so, what can you tell us about Hank Rosso and his career?
Hank was an extremely special person. He started out in fundraising. He put together the Fundraising Institute at the Indiana University Center of Philanthropy. He taught many people, including myself, about philanthropy, but not just about philanthropy, about many other aspects of philanthropy. And in the process, he won many awards, but more important, he won hearts. Fundraising was around long before Hank. The consulting firm I work for has been around since 1919, and Hank was not around that long. But what Hank did is he professionalized it in a way that nobody had quite done it before. And he added elements to it that nobody else had quite done. He helped many of us understand how important it was not only to be professional, but to bring certain values to it, to how important ethics were, how important giving back to your community was, how important the privilege to the public trust, and the importance of the mission that we serve. His legacy fits into the values that I just spoke about. And one thing I'd like to say is that early in my career, very early in my career, I went to a workshop that Hank Rosso put on. And I walked into that room and I was so impressed with everything this man said. He made it so clear to me that fundraising wasn't just going out and finding money. It worked for me in an important way because I've had at that point spent up to that point my very short career in the nonprofit world, and I've stayed in the nonprofit world, but he made it really clear how important it was to be giving back. That, even though I have gone to so many conferences, so many workshops, so many seminars since then, and I've given many myself, that was the most memorable one I've ever been to because of the way he said it and what he did. In terms of how it relates to DER, Hank in many ways helped started DER. And those careers and those values that I told you about, those permeate DER. They are still the important part of DER today. I served on the DER board for 14 years. And so I can say for sure that they've always been there. And though DER has changed over time, and the way we do our meetings and the way we meet and where we meet, that hasn't changed.
That's really kind of funny. All right, go ahead. So why should someone join DER?
I recommend just about everybody in the fundraising profession or who is interested in the fundraising profession to join DER. Because there are so many opportunities to learn about different aspects of the of fundraising. It's a great opportunity to get together with other people that are like-minded. It is just about the only professional fundraising organization that I have been to that does what this organization does, which is at the beginning, which everybody gets a chance to stand up and introduce themselves and let people know if they're looking for a job or if there's a job out there, and because it still promotes the legacy of Hank Rosso.
Standing up. All right, go ahead.
It is the only professional organization I know that leaves space for people at the beginning to stand up, introduce themselves, the organization they work for, and reveal whether or not they're looking for a job or they have a job to share. Also because even though it is more than 40 years old, it still retains the values that Hank Rosso promoted. And even though it's changed over the years in a number of ways, it's still the same organization.
Great.